Hey everyone, Chris here, welcome back. And today I want to talk about upgrades.
What's our big ticket item? Upgrades, people, upgrades.
And one of the simplest and most effective upgrades that you can add to your RC jets is a simulated afterburner. It's one of those things that just takes your RC jet to the next level and is sure to turn heads wherever it goes, I guarantee you. And I'm about to show you the most advanced, feature-rich simulated afterburner on the market today, and that's the version 2 CenterBurner. And I've got a bonus tip that will make your afterburner effect look even more realistic, so stick around for that. Let's take a look at the version 2 CenterBurner. Let's dive in. The V2 CenterBurner series is designed to give your RC jet the most realistic afterburner effect on the market. Whether you're flying a 64mm EDF or all the way up to 120mm plus, there's a whole myriad of options to fit any setup. First off is the original CenterBurner. This was the first of its type and is designed for 80mm all the way up to 120+ EDFs. The CenterBurner features a 32mm LED light board, delivering an incredible afterburner glow. It is available for single and twin fan installation. Next is the mini burner. This one's built for smaller EDFs like the 64mm and 70mm EDF sizes. It's designed around a custom 28mm LED light board and gives you that eye-popping center glow and flame effect. This is also available for single and twin fan installations. Lastly is the multi-burner, perfect for scale jets that use a single fan with a dual exhaust. This version uses dual 28mm LED light boards on a single tail cone and is perfect to get that glow in the twin exhausts when you've got that single fan in there. At the heart of all of this is an all-new version 2 CenterBurner controller, which gives you more control and customization than ever before. And it's also Spectrum Smart compatible. So what that means is you can connect this afterburner via a Y harness to the throttle and still maintain your Spectrum Smart telemetry data. Also, you can program the throttle activation point to match your flying style. So whether you want the afterburner to engage right at mid-throttle or just as you hit full throttle for a dynamic boost, whatever you like, you can do it. Also, you can choose between 3 different flicker effects: flicker on off, fade on off, and fade, flicker, fade. These 3 choices resulted from the study of full-scale afterburners to make these effects as realistic as possible. Now, to set the throttle activation point, power everything on, move the throttle to the position where you want the afterburner to kick in, and hold the button on the controller until the LED flashes once. Just make sure you've turned off the throttle cut. If it's on, the programming won't work. Also, it's worth pointing out when doing this, it is easier done using a receiver battery to power the receiver so that the fan isn't running. The version 2 CenterBurner is fully compatible with Spectrum Smart, making connection via a Y harness with the throttle super easy while maintaining the telemetry feed. To choose the desired flicker effect, simply hold the button on the controller and release after 2, 3, or 4 flashes of the LED on the controller, depending on which choice you want. 2 flashes selects a flicker on-off effect. 3 flashes selects a fade on-off effect. 4 flashes selects a fade, flicker, fade effect. Now at the end of all of this, if you find something gets confused or you got to reprogram things, if you hold that button and release after 5 flashes, it will completely reset the controller and you go through and do the process again. You set your throttle activation point and then select your desired flicker effect. Now that we've covered the controller setup, let's go into the installation process. It's super straightforward and works for EDFs from 64mm all the way up to 120. Whether you've got a single or twin fan setup, the installation is the same straightforward process. First, remove the fan and unplug the ESC wires. Make sure to note where they were connected for easy reassembly later. After feeding the motor wires through the tail cone and securing it with 3mm set screws, reconnect the ESC wires and feed the CenterBurner extension wires through the model to where the receiver is. This can take a little finesse, but using a bent wire hook can help pull those wires through the tighter spaces quickly and easily. From there, install the fan back into the model and re-secure the hatch, and just like that, your CenterBurner is installed and ready for action. In flight, the CenterBurner isn't just a light show, it's a full Afterburner experience. That intense center glow, fully illuminating the exhaust, is a total game changer. Whether you're cruising low passes or hitting full throttle, the V2 CenterBurner elevates your EDF jet to a whole new level of realism and performance. And so now for that bonus tip, if you really want to get that reflective glow inside the tailpipe, when you remove the fan, if you spray chrome paint inside the exhaust pipe there, that is going to add a reflective surface. Now you can use aluminum tape. I have done that before, but you got to make sure that that aluminum tape is fully secured and it cannot lift up at all. So you want to make sure that it goes all the way to underneath the fan. Otherwise, if it lifts up, it's gonna rob thrust like crazy. And don't ask me how I know, but I know. So if you're ready to add the ultimate Afterburner effect to your RC jet, head on over to thercgeek.com/CenterBurner. Whether you're flying 64mm EDFs all the way up to 120 plus EDFs, there is a CenterBurner there for you. I do want to mention too, if you are curious about what size of CenterBurner to go for, the motor labels on the EDF motors these days, it's a 4-number label. Well, if you have a 3268 motor, those first 2 numbers of that label are the motor diameter. So if you've got a 3268 sized motor, it's a 32mm diameter motor that's 68 millimeters long. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I can help you find the perfect CenterBurner for you. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching. If you've got any questions at all, drop them down in the comments below. I love to hear from you. Plus, if you'd like to see the CenterBurner in action, my scratch built Skyray, you can see that here. Otherwise, I can't wait to see your RC jets lighting up the sky with the version 2 CenterBurner. Until next time, guys, happy flying, and I'll see you at the field.